I'm Eytan Shander.
I'm Sneaker Sensei.
Ray Rice. I'm his coach PR. And you are witnessing
the human experience.
We welcome you back in For the Record. Alongside three-time Pro Bowl running back Ray Rice, Sirius XM Shade 45's Coach PR. On the ones and twos, Sneaker Sensei, I am Eytan Shander. It is all for the record. See, I get what you're saying, and I don't want to discount, because in our society, it's all about the jewelry, right? If you don't have the Super Bowl ring, if you don't have the NBA championship, the Stanley Cup, whatever it may be, then you're not looked at as the best ever.
Why though?
Who else has outplayed LeBron? He's dominated.
Well, Kyrie.
2 games, maybe.
He's what? 330s, 30 plus.
When he went for 40, right? But are you looking at it from scoring, or are you looking at it from a guy in LeBron,
impact, right,
who is dominating every single area of the game?
Right. There's nobody else.
I mean, he's like Cam out there, man. He's like Cam with the rock. You know, you can't tackle him. You just hope he throws a pick.
Ray Rice.
I know.
This is Ray Rice right here, man.
Pardon me.
Right? This is Ray Rice.
3-time Pro Bowler right there.
Pro Bowler. And I want to let him know, I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but a huge fan of Ray Rice.
Oh man, it's all love. Joe.
See, I will trade athleticism for the element of softness.
Yeah.
Like give me the 2016 NBA as opposed to the 1985-89 NBA. And I'm 38, so I listen. So
Wait a second, time out. Why?
I know, right?
Why?
Because it's wide open right now. It's fast. You've got better athletes. I think the game is smarter too.
I don't think they're better athletes.
They're not better athletes.
You don't think that they're better
They're
right now?
softer now. They're breaking down even more.
Ray, help me out here.
Listen, like back in the '90s when basketball was in its golden era, we didn't want to see 7-foot jump shooters. When you were 7, when you were over 6'9", you played with your back to the basket.
And post up, and you're down in the paint.
And you got dirty.
I don't want to see Jahlil Okafor do that every single
Why
time
not?
down the court.
Why not?
I want to see Joel Embiid bang threes.
Why?
Because I want to see Anthony Davis. That's the evolution of the game, not
Get down
Kevin
in the
McHale.
paint.
How successful has those guys been?
Well, listen, Anthony Davis is successful because those idiots down in New Orleans can't build around
But
him.
those guys would be food in the '90s. None of them would survive in the '90s.
LeBron wouldn't survive.
LeBron's the only one.
LeBron is the only one.
Kobe was the last of it.
But he plays his position. He's a power forward that has
He's a
handles.
4.
Yeah, he's a 4. But like these unicorns come in the names of Magic Johnson.
Yes.
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. These are unicorns that come around every 10 years.
Busy hour still to come. For the record, you heard Sneaker Sensei on the ones and twos, Ray Rice, Coach PR, Eytan Shander. The number to get in, 888-555-9000. Here's how you get us on Twitter. Great time to get us during the break. At Shander Show, at Sneaker Sensei, at Coach PR. Again, everything for the record. One of the best things, if not the most unique thing about this show is we combine 2 of the biggest themes happening right now with music, specifically hip-hop culture and the love of sports that we have, the passion, combining those 2 passions. And we spent a lot with the NBA Finals. Of course, it's going to morph into other things with Larry Bird and the NBA. But another thing that's close to us, not only for what we do, but just what we follow, is the state of rap and hip-hop, specifically in New York City, because it's almost like it's left us and gone to different parts of the country. Now, you're a big hip-hop head from back in the day, too, so
Yeah.
it's got to at least, I don't want to say pain you, but you have to be at least conscious of the fact that it's changed.
Oh, it hurts. Tell him, Ray, it hurts, Ray.
It's a lot different, man. I just was saying, music has definitely changed, and I do respect the art, I do respect the craft, I do respect the time that goes into it. But when I think about rap, I think about, Jadakiss. That's rap to me. And there's all different kinds of music. There's club music, there's Vegas music. There's all different kind of things that you have to expect now. And it's similar to sports. You have to evolve with the change that's happening, but never forget that there is real rap and you can always get back to it.
He said he thinks of Jadakiss. Where are you from again?
Oh, I'm from New Rochelle.
Yeah, that's right near
You think there's a
Yonkers, right?
bias?
That's
Yeah,
right
there's
there.
a bias
You
thing,
think there's
right?
a bias right there? Hey, it's not like he's not making new music.
Right, but it was nothing wrong with his choice.
Mine's a personal story.
I'm with it.
All right.
If you're a young kid and you grow up with the locks and all that stuff, and Jadakiss, you're in a football game, and at halftime, you sweating and waiting for your high school coach to come in and give you to finish the game, but Jadakiss walks in the locker room. Yeah,
Wow.
That was a life-altering moment for me, man.
Right.
And then I got to meet him as a professional, and then I got to talk to him. We got to share some stories with each other. And now it's like it's vested interest because his music is not just music; he's telling a story.
Right.
And I can relate to a lot of the stories, you know, being where I grew up in the projects and things like that. So I look at his music as art, and you know, that's what rap is for me. Rap is an art that you have to relate. It's storytelling, but a lot of the music that's going on now, it's not really storytelling. It's to get the most hits, the dance that comes out of it, which
And
you
the
know,
likes.
the likes and things like that.
See, going with Kiss. Take that, PR.
And not just to just build on what you said, it's not just that, it's that we do not promote our own. When you look at New York radio, the voices and the personalities, besides a few, aren't even from New York.
They're not from New York.
So they have all this other influence that they bring into it, like Pro Styles. He's from Orlando. Like all these other guys come in.
Ebro's
from California. Right. These are people that are programming. My good friend G-Spin from Power 105, he's from Boston.
Right.
You understand? So what we have to do, first of all, it's a crab in a barrel thing. We don't support our own rappers.
Right.
We don't. Because there's good rappers out there. Like, you know, you listen to Mano, you listen to Uncle Murder, you have all these guys that are grinding out there, you know, and we don't put them on. But when you go to the club, it's nothing but Future.
Yep.
It's nothing but Migos. It sounds like Atlanta. One of the good things about growing up in the 90s and being a DJ is that I used to be able to go to different parts of the country and play and have different sets for that part. And enjoy that, and know that going to Georgia, going down south, you know, you have to get into that down south. So it's Goody Mob,
Right.
the whole Dungeon family, that kind of stuff. When I went further down into the Florida Jacksonville area, it was Jam Pony Express, Luke and those guys like that. When the Florida area, you went to Texas, it was Bun B, it was that. Chopped and Screwed. It was that time. L.A., California was that West Coast. But even within California, you had that Dre sound. And you go to the Bay, you had Mac Dre, you had E40, and you come back to New York. But the thing about it, that everybody around the country used to look up to us, New Yorkers, as the source. Now they don't care.
It's flipped. It's
They
180.
don't care. It never developed these people.
It's an attraction. It's a game of attraction.
And now
the strip
they're
joints
suffering.
No, the strip joints are the A&Rs now.
Right.
The strippers.
All right, we still got Kiss, though. Still making good music. All right, still plenty to come. For the record, Sneaker Sensei, Ray Rice, Coach PR, Eytan Shander. Now, we welcome you back in For the Record, and it is our pleasure to bring in the great Stat Quo alongside Ray Rice, Coach PR, Sneaker Sensei on the ones and twos. Stat, what's good?
What's happening? How you doing?
Well,
good, bro.
We want to know right from the jump, what would be your reaction if Draymond hit you with that shot between the legs?
Well, first of all, he wouldn't have hit me. That's first of all, because I wouldn't have put my my privates on his forehead. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't have walked over him, huh?
TV. Come on, man. Every action has a reaction. I love LeBron. You know, probably one of my favorite basketball players, but you just can't go around putting your manhood on another man's head. It's the finals. Everybody watching that.
He walked over him, though. He walked over him. Nobody had a problem when AI did it to your man. Walked over him, and that's what he was remembered for.
Let me tell you something. The dude,
Tyrone Lue. Nobody said anything.
Tyrone Lue light skinned though. You know what I'm saying? It's Tyrone Lue light skinned. It's a difference.
Oh man, everybody remembers that.
I mean, that's like one of them deals where I always find that as an awkward situation, like, because the power of respect is to never disrespect. But when you're being in a competitive nature, like I always thought about me, I went through something when I had to go against Troy Polamalu, and I didn't realize this guy, like, we fought on the field. Draymond and LeBron are gonna see each other off the field, you know what I'm saying? And you apply it to the streets, you have to remember that you're gonna see these guys. So I always say the power of respect is to never disrespect, because I seen Troy out in Vegas, and me and him battled on the field, and I'm with my boy, he with his family, you know, he with his boys, and my first mentality was like, yo, I don't know if it's go time or we about to piece it up. And I realized that, you know, we pieced it up, and he was so humble about it, and we became very good friends. It's just one of them fine lines where, even in the artist industry, even where you gotta kind of leave everything where it's supposed to belong. Music is supposed to be music. Sports is supposed to be sports. The competitive ground has to be the competitive ground, but leave it where it's at, man. Because you're gonna see these people again.
I mean, all that sounds good. That sounds good till the man put his balls on your forehead.
That's why I said the power of respect is to never disrespect. That was disrespectful.
It was all good till you get nuts on your neck.
Yeah,
that somebody gotta die.
But you're talking about somebody gotta pay for that. You can't do that.
That was disrespectful.
That's
Stat,
like the Super Bowl.
People are gonna get dunked on. You're gonna get salty nuts on your forehead. There's gonna be some, but it's not like it's meant to be disrespect. You just can't put yourself in those situations. What was he doing down there looking up at him?
But
now he got fouled, yo. Come on.
I want to say this too.
Coach trying to turn this into something else.
Yeah, but I want to say this. Draymond, I mean, this infatuation with punching men in the balls, he got to get over that.
His feet, too.
Right.
His hands and his feet. He can't stay away from it.
He got to get, like, what's going on with that? This dude, like, 3 series in a row.
That's what I'm saying. He's done it 3 series in a row, man.
Nutshot Green.
Yes.
That's his name.
Nutshot Green.
Nutshot Green.
Nutshot Green. I like that. That's it.
Question: Muhammad Ali passing. Yeah, he showed you that you don't have, even if you're poor, you can still have that straight mind, that right mind. How did that affect you? How did Muhammad Ali, not even that his passing, but him being alive affected you?
Well, I feel like Muhammad Ali, you know, he was a little bit before my time to where I could know exactly what he did, and to where it affected me. Like, I grew up watching Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson or whatever, but the fact that he sacrificed his career at the height of it to take a stand for his people, you know, I rock with him. You know, like I don't even wear Jordans anymore because I don't fuck with Michael Jordan. I think he's the greatest basketball player of all time, but he's a sucker to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really don't fuck with hip hop. He don't speak up about issues that go on, and he ain't never said nothing about people killing themselves over these tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying? So for me, fuck Mike. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So you let him know I said it. So Muhammad Ali, I love him because Ali, if kids were killing themselves over some fucking gloves, Ali would be like, yo, y'all need to chill out. I'm making bread off of it, but we shouldn't be killing each other over these shoes. And Ali would come in and give some Jordans away. But nah, you know, Mike he had his crib, he got all his money. Let the niggas kill each other over the shoes. Fuck them.
Stat, I heard that Jordan got them goons though in them streets,
Fuck
babe.
Mike! Fuck Mike!
Deep everywhere.
He's heavy in them streets,
Everywhere,
baby.
man. Everywhere.
Man, listen, hey, yo, let me tell you something. Mike come out here fucking with me. I'm too connected out here. He get his ass. But listen, fuck up. I'm telling you, they'll be doing some more, there'll be some other shit talking. They'll be talking about Mike getting fucked up at Crenshaw Mall or something.
You picture
It
him
ain't
showing
safe.
up. I'm looking for Stat.
Yo, Mike.
He's gonna be at your restaurant, Stat, looking for you.
And
Yo,
the crying Jordan
I
meme
gave-
starts going around.
I gave all my
Go ahead, brother.
I think Mike is the greatest basketball player of all time. I just don't like that he never spoke up. That's all.
Guys, speaking of hoops, who's a better rapper, or maybe who's a worse rapper, Baron Davis or Ron Artest?
Ooh.
Chill, Ron really is a goon though.
You know,
Like, so-
Ron may hear this.
Yeah, Ron may hear this.
But he can't rap.
No, listen. The night when the Lakers won the championship, and Ron was like the hero, he came over and he worked with me and Dre that night. So I fucked with Ron.
I heard he was in
I
there
don't
with
know.
his uniform on, Stat. Was that true?
Yeah,
Heard he didn't shower.
He had his uniform on.
Yeah,
Uniform smelling like the game, though.
Wow.
Like, for real.
That's real.
Yo, that was
He
real.
was in that bitch like all night. That was the real story.
That was a
Yeah,
story
all
I
night.
heard, and I'm glad Stat confirmed it. Them boys in Queensbridge said that Ron left the game, didn't shower, and went right to the studio.
Wow, that's real.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was me, Dre, Ron. We did a whole song. Then rest in peace, Hayes. Hayes was in that too. Hayes was with us.
That is crazy.
So Stat, how you feel about Damian Lillard rapping? Is he the truth?
Hey, he can go.
See,
I think he's
knew
dope
that.
too. I
Damian
think
Lillard
he's dope.
could go.
What about Kevin Love dropping dimes, No, I'm playing. Quick question for you. Who is the baddest Kardashian and why?
The mama.
Wow.
Why?
That's that vintage vagina he's talking about.
Let me tell you something. Cause let me explain something to y'all. The mama, was she like 80 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, she up there.
She's up there.
But she got her dude is my age. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, everybody in that room was still pop. Let's just keep it 100. And she the one who hustled up the money.
Shit, you put me on the payroll, I'll do whatever she asks.
Exactly. All y'all would fuck her.
I would.
You know, minus the ones that's married, obviously. But I'm saying y'all would hit.
You know what? I don't think I would hit though.
If you're on the payroll, you hit. Thank you.
Goddamn
Yo, Coach is hitting for free.
No.
Coach is hitting for free. Yo, don't let Coach fool you. He hitting for
See what
free.
she just did to Bruce, yo? I'm not hitting that, man. Look at Bruce.
You
You see what Bruce looks like?
don't
I'm
even need
not
no
doing
money. You gonna
that.
hit it.
I'm not doing that.
Because Bruce couldn't take that
That's a
pressure.
fucking
Exactly.
lie.
Because she throwing it black like a sister.
Yeah,
yo.
no, I'm not going to turn. I don't want to turn out looking like Bruce.
Nah,
Bruce
Chris
that
Jenner.
pussy, look what the pussy made
Yo,
me
Chris
do.
Jenner got that Erica Badu vagina that changes people.
Yeah, Erykah Badu.
She got that Erica
Thank
Badu.
you.
That's pure vintage vagina right there. That you gotta put some respect on that vagina.
Put some respect on
You
it.
gotta put some respect on
Or
it.
what happens?
Or you turn into Caitlyn.
Yo, Stat, we appreciate you hopping on with us, man. Thank you.
All good, man. Y'all have a good evening.
All right,
too,
you got
brother.
it. The great Stat Quo, it is for the record. Welcome you back for the record alongside Ray Rice, Coach PR, Sneaker Sensei. We bring in longtime NBA vet, looking at his former alma mater win a national championship. We talked a little music as well with our next guest, Tim Thomas. Tim, we appreciate the time, man.
That's my homie, Tim.
What's going on? What's up, fellas? What's going on?
Would you ever rock Steph's shoes, those Under Armour kicks?
Steph Curry shoes?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw them. The Air Miami Beach
not
ones.
the-
The Air Palm Beach ones.
You didn't see them, Tim?
Oh, they're rough.
Yeah.
They're on this borderline of masterpiece sneakers.
Sneaker Sensei looking at me like in the break.
Listen,
I may not be back for the next segment.
They are gonna be all over this place on Sunday, come Father's Day.
Right.
Those shoes are gonna be
what you-
given to everybody's dad across the land.
I'm throwing my shits back.
Those in a pair of jean shorts.
Jorts.
Jorts. Perfect pair. My dad is gonna be lit when he sees his Curry 2 lows.
Oh my
But you
gosh,
know,
wow.
but you know what though, man? The kids love Steph, man. So they're gonna represent and wear shoes well. That's who buy
They should have
majority
called
of
them the
shoes
Dell
and the jerseys
Currys.
anyway.
The Air Dells.
They should have called them the Dells.
You said the game is getting softer. What do you think about the music? You being from Patterson, you have Fetty Wap. I'm not gonna get into it, but that is your
Fetty
hometown.
Wap, government gang.
Yeah. So what about music? I know you're into music. You're doing a lot of music stuff.
Right. I can't really get into it, man. It's different. It's so different. I mean, we came from the boom bap era where you listen to rappers like Nas with the storytelling and, listen to the lyrics and
But
the
if I'm being
subliminal
into
stuff you had to read
Jersey,
through the
Jersey
lines.
was a hotbed for music back in the day. Like you had
Flavor Unit?
Well, you had the Flavor Unit,
Yeah,
but
of
also
course.
Redman.
Redman, yeah. Naughty by
Yeah,
Nature.
right.
Naughty by-
I'm a
Yeah,
New
shout out.
Yorker.
Yeah, that's all my family. That's all my family. Shout out.
And they used to
It
be
was like an extension of the
Yeah,
sixth borough.
like Jersey was the sixth borough.
Yeah.
But now they have Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap, yo, but he's killing the charts, and you gotta under.
All right, Tim, man. Thank you for calling up, man.
Tim, we do appreciate the time, man. Thank you, sir. The great Tim Thomas.
Good.
Good looking, bro. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, man. Great stuff, Tim.
I think it goes up. This is a huge deal, like you said. Hey, think about it. You have the drug companies calling for hell no. What are you doing?
That's a great point.
There's a lot of money going into the NFL from these drug companies, right? Now you're talking about bringing cannabis in. What athlete? I could imagine if that happened. How many athletes would say, "Give me the marijuana instead of those drugs"?
Coach, my biggest thing is that they're gonna say no to medical use of marijuana. It's already been proven its advantages and stuff.
Right.
But they'll give an athlete Percocets. They'll give them Vicodins.
My point, right?
They'll pump their knees up
Yeah.
with
they still do it as
cortisone shots.
cortisone
shots.
I mean,
What's the high-end stuff that, right? Is it Teradol, right? The shot that you basically just
everybody
go right back in.
The one thing I know about the game is that everybody's pain tolerance is different,
Right.
And like I said, for me, I would be good with take 2 Aleve before a game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody's pain tolerance is different, so you never know what a guy is going through. One thing I can say is that if I had to weigh the pros and the cons, I would find out certain things than just putting my body back out there. You know what I'm saying? There were times where, you know, I had to play through injuries and things like that, and you know, we're warriors. You know, when you're talking about football and you're talking about genuinely loving the guy next to you, you'll do anything to get back on the field.
Yeah.
So if there's a healthier option, and I don't know what that healthier option is because I'm not a doctor and I'm not, but if it's medical cannabis, if it's this, I do know that there are certain things that guys do leave the game messed up off painkillers. So I will agree with that kind of statement because there are guys that leave the game. When that painkiller wears off, you got to deal with the actual pain.
That's right.
And that pain is surgery.
Right. Now I figure this is that the reason why they frown upon it because they haven't found a way to monetize it yet. And once legislation catches up and this multi-billion-dollar industry comes into effect, we will see within the next 10 years stadium namings after marijuana companies.
I think it's
What?
gonna, and it's
Dispensary.
and it's
Dispensaries.
Gonna,
That's
the
right.
first place they're gonna hit is gonna be Denver, and you're gonna see some of these players or some of these owners are gonna have, you know, let me have a restaurant here, a dispensary here.
Dispensary in the stadium.
You think it's a coincidence?
It's a lot of money.
They don't call it the Mile High City for nothing.
I was gonna
Right.
say, you think it's a coincidence that Peyton Manning opened up all them Papa John's in Denver?
In Denver.
Once they legalized weed?
Exactly.
Come on.
That's a munchy food.
Come on. That is a scheme right there.
Yes.
That's 3 steps ahead of the game right
I'm
there.
opening up a bodega out there that just sells Doritos. That's it. Just Doritos. That's all. We're going to have 12 flavors of Doritos and Fanta. That's it.
That's it, right? In front of
And we're going to open up at 9 p.m.
because that's what.
Yo, we
You go 9 to 1
We're trying to
a.m.
eat healthy though. Why
no,
can't you
it's not for us. We got a need out there.
we gotta preach healthy too.
But you know what? Ray's on to something there. Maybe you can do like a healthy bodega from 9P to 1A where you're doing salads.
Right.
Nice salads, right?
I tell you, they ain't going for no salads.
That ain't gonna work.
They want something with melted cheese on it.
Cannabis. Only
Dairy,
one is the
chocolate,
weed.
you got to mix something like that in there.
Kennedy Fried.
There's gonna be a team sponsored by Dutch Master. I promise you.
That's crazy.
The Nebraska Vegas.
Right. It's gonna happen.
All right. Sneaker Sensei on the 1s and 2s. Ray Rice, Coach PR, Eytan Shander. Next hour still to come for the record. We welcome in great hip hop artist Consequence. Thanks for the time, man.
What up? How's
Cons?
everything? Good?
Good.
So tell us about right now your thoughts on the NBA Finals. I know you got an eye on the NBA and specifically what's happening here. Who do you think pulls out Game 7?
I don't agree with Ayesha Curry that the finals are great.
Yes. Would you equate right now, or maybe all time, as far as like the Raps version of LeBron?
I'm not really a ball rider like that, so
Salute to you, Cons.
don't really care about the rappers
Salute
that
to
have
Consequence for not washing nuts on the air.
No, Cons.
Congratulations.
I wouldn't fault you.
nobody, there ain't no day jerking niggas over here, man. It's my son.
Is he gonna be better than you?
Nigga gotta eat, man. Nigga trust my baby, man. This nigga gotta eat.
Is he gonna be better than you?
I hope so.
That's real.
You supposed to want better
That's
for
real
your,
right
Yeah.
there.
and for yourself.
How come Michael Jordan didn't do that then?
Because his sons weren't gifted.
I mean, because he don't really fuck with
Jeffrey
Marcus
was
like that.
trash. Jeff was
Nah, but
trash.
Marcus got the sneakers.
Yeah, and the other son got a sneaker store. He got the sneaker
He
store.
do better for him.
All this
The
world.
NBA, listen.
Your dad is
The
Michael
NBA
Jordan.
The NBA compared to that sneaker company is like literally like selling crack compared to like Frank Lucas.
Yeah, but you mean to tell me if you're Michael Jordan's son, the best you can come up with is a sneaker store? I'm
Nigga,
just
come on,
saying.
he have a. What do you mean? Some shit get like that shit is worth half a Philly.
Yeah, but he's running a sneaker store.
Sneaker store, not
Marcus
a
is
sneaker.
running a sneaker store
Not the sneakers.
called Trophy Room.
Not even Dr. J's?
Listen,
Not even.
listen, the day,
They could have them up on Fordham Road.
And
Dr.
it's
J.
in Disneyland.
We don't know how life is gonna play out, but if life plays out to where Michael Jordan leaves this earth before his son is super. His son's son is super straight.
His great
Know what I mean?
grandkids are
You can't
straight.
believe-
That's Oprah money.
You can't ask for more than that in life, man.
I guess you're right. But if I'm my last name is Jordan, I'm trying to do something.
Something.
You know, something.
Something, man.
Start a label.
I mean, look, it ain't gonna happen like that for everybody, man. Some things are just anomalies. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're absolutely right.
That's Michael Jordan, man. You don't want to. I mean, look at Magic Johnson's son. He ain't on that at all.
None of them are. Nah, but
He's not,
he found
a
a lane though. He found a lane. He found a lane, and he's getting paid.
That would be hot, man. I'm telling you, man. Like a lottery rap.
But the worst label gets the first pick.
That would be hot.
The worst label. So what's the worst label in rap?
Def Jam.
It had to be No Limit.
He said
No Limit.
No Limit.
No
Still
Limit.
around? No, Def Jam.
No Limit.
No Limit.
I didn't even know Limit is still here.
With the 243 picks,
No Limit ain't no label, man. They got no
picks,
active
Post
roster. You have an
Malone.
active roster. It's like a team. Don't
Wait, how many rounds is this draft?
Let me ask you quickly. Has rap become the new WWE today, right now?
You want the real answer?
Yes.
Or you
I
want
100%.
Yes, we come to you for the real.
I didn't say mention names. I didn't say mention names. But has rap today become
No,
the
I mean,
WWE?
I didn't say that either. I just said, do you want the real answer? Or do you
Absolutely.
want the political shortcut?
No political crap.
Your real answer.
I mean, you want to be honest with me? I'm a guy from the 90s, right? I'll tell you when rap became WWE. Things become remember, the WWE became the WWE instead of the WWF.
Right.
When
the Wildlife Federation sued him.
Well, that, and then you got to remember, like, it's not the same it's not the same wrestling organization when Greg the Hammer Valentine and Roddy Piper had dog collar matches. So what I'm trying to say is, it's the violence that made it WWE, because when Tupac and Biggie Smalls got killed, that's when it became WWE. I was around. You know what I'm saying? It was a different era at that time. That's when I first came in. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you was before social media, and if you said something about somebody, you was getting punched in the mouth, you was getting a gun pulled out on you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You get slapped in your face. You know what I'm saying? So once the violence led to murder, it subconsciously in the culture became a thing where it's like, all right, we don't never want to lose nobody great again. So you know what, you guys? You can say what you want to say, but you can't take a butt so far. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't seen, like, ever since then, we've seen a lot of, like, rap beefs that just don't escalate past a certain threshold because, you know, like I said, there's too much money to lose at this point when you're dealing with rap superstars.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Look. I'll give you a prime example. Like look at like Troy Abbott, like ECW. It's like it went too far.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
someone got hurt in that steel cage match.
Somebody got killed.
No, somebody got. No, in his situation, somebody got hit with a barbed wire bat.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
You know what
Rest
I'm
in
saying?
peace, Banger, though.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I hate to say it, but we're winding down. Unfortunately, time flies.
So that's it?
That's it, man.
I didn't even show him the text, right? I just got a text from Mike Tomlin. They want to speak to you. Get you over the Steelers. I don't know what you're doing.
Me and Tomlin always had a good vibe.
Hey, listen, man. Listen,
Yeah,
we need him in Philly. All right,
No, come on, man.
Stay away from this man. We need him in Philly.
They don't win in that part of Pennsylvania.
I know. I understand. Trust me. You know, I didn't bring up the Eagles once when you mentioned that you're a Steelers fan. I kept my mouth shut.
Steelers got my guy though. Le'Veon Bell's turned right now.
Yes, he is.
He's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
man.
he's the next.
First of all you guys are blasphemous because Ray knows that if he goes anywhere, it has to be for the Giants.
Why would he do that?
Apparently, that's
Why,
not
'cause
who
of
we grew up
Rutgers?
rooting for, though.
Yo, it's all New Jersey. We got New Jersey on lock.
But hold on, Ray didn't grow. You didn't grow up a Giants guy, right?
I play a lot of ball. It would be nice and sweet to stay close to home.
There it is.
The Jets?
Anywhere close to home.
Anywhere
Put it like
close to
this.
Hey man, Philly's 90 minutes, brother.
So wait a
But
minute.
he said winning. He wants to win.
So Ray, is that you just gave us a hint that we might see the NFL, Ray Rice?
You know, the goal is to finish on the field. You know, and for me, I just gotta. I'm learning to master, to control what I can control. And there's one thing I can guarantee about myself, and I'm in the best shape of my life, mentally, physically, spiritually. So once the mind, body, spirit is intact, you can be destined for greatness. So I know if or when that time comes, your boy's gonna be ready.
Good, man. That's what we want to hear, man. Do it for the little guys, man, because that's why I became your fan.
That's right. We love it.
Yo, all I said is, listen, it's inevitable. 2 out of the 3 got to be correct. Mind, body, spirit. The body sometimes is inevitable. You get hurt, you can't deal with that.
Right.
You get 3 out of the 3, ready for greatness, and that's where I'm at.
All right. We love it. All right, man. We'll be back next show. We are jammed as always. Again, get us on Twitter. For me, at Shander Show, at Sneaker Sensei, at Coach PR. The show, at For The Record, B.O.C. And then if you're already following us, which you should be on Instagram, you know you can see all the great pics that we put up at For The Record Show. For Coach PR,
Great show.
Ray Rice, Sneaker Sensei,
Thank you.
Eytan Shander, For The Record.
You got to love that voice.